Yes. This way. Very hard to see there, ain't it? Okay. That'll be all right, eh? Yeah. I just need to do more push-ups and everything. Yeah. I could stab my fingers with everything in the process. Yeah, no stress. Good to see you, bro. Oh. That's new. That's wrong. Maybe another one. So I'll do the workout later today because I've got to do so much work at this. Better off doing this now, shaking out my arms. Polish it too much. Yep. You know, you take to that with a proper grinder. That's pretty far gone that. We'll deal with that. You see movement? How are you, man? Did all his rust jobs on the weekend, yeah. I'm just going to tack it enough that I can clean this stuff up here. Oh, I can't see much on that screen, I tell you. Clean up this stuff here a bit, just so I can at least rust kill it. Stop it getting worse. another one of those ones where I've caught it just in time, you know. If it had another year or something, it would have been too gone. I haven't worked on this thing at all yet. All I've done is I've power washed it out. This is the first time I touched it. So there we go. Yeah, I don't like being cracked down like this. I'd like to get off on the ground or something. I cannot see much of this screen, I tell you, the screen's there. Oh well. Try my best. G'day Wild and Wavy, good to see you. Just getting groceries and you'll be on rad. Good to see you, Daniel. G'day Lightwood. How's everybody? Just getting this done for, you know, I was going to do a push-up stream now, but I end up flogging my arms out if I do that. Don't do what it do any blooming work. I end up taking all this out when I paint this middle bit later. Get the rust off and get rust kill brushed on it, then we'll worry about it. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're not restoring the thing perfect, you know. Rust never sleeps. I'm going to go in the shade a bit here because I cannot see anything on that screen. Right. No, I really can't see much on this today. I'm not going to use chemical strips to strip rust. No, I've got to get the scale off it first, right? So I'm getting all the loose rust off. Then we'll brush rust converter on it that cures to a paintable primer for 3M stuff. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, rather than grind this on this, I can run it faster. It's 2. If I run on 3, it's. So I just find it it kind of buffs up the metal too much doing it on a grinder. It's too fast. One's a bit slow, but if you wire wheel it with a grinder too hard, it kind of polishes all the metal. It kind of locks the rust into it. It ends up, yeah, polishing it. I'll try not to do that if I can help it. definitely smoother trying to do it on 3, but it just polishes it a bit more. My liking. Let's clean up all this. Some of it I am going to have to get it, it's just angle grinder thickness, some of it's too bad, eh? But yeah, main idea is just try to kill this rust, stop it getting worse. Oh yeah, air tools, yeah. Yeah, I've never really been an air tool guy, to be honest. I used to do everything by hand till I got these. I just use a plug-in grinder. Those bees can't get me. Why do I do this to myself, huh? Yeah, I'd rather just paint it. I don't like using like the rhino liners and stuff, because they get a little bit of, the rhino liners and stuff, you get a little bit of chip in them, and then you've got an access, the water gets under everything. I've seen that happen. How you all going? Yeah, I'm just working away at stuff today. Just trying to get all the scale off so I can at least rust kill it all. And the rust killer turns into a black paintable primer, right? So at least, like, I'm not going for perfection, I'll just clean up, rust kill it. I'll run over it with some spray cans and stuff. You know, if it lasts a couple of years before I have to do it again, sweet, right? I mean, I could just brush the rust converter straight on it, but it's not going to penetrate well, you know? You know, you hear me? A bit more of the truck here for you. Yep, Japanese fire trucks, mate. Just got it a couple of days ago, so this is the first work I've ever done on it. Beyond power wash in the back out the farmer, I got it off. Had it about this deep with plant crap in the back. Old bolts, brackets, beer, bottle caps, bit of everything, right? So, this is me familiarising myself with it now. I haven't really looked at it, you know. Stuff like that, true, long term. It's got a bit of pissing and stuff. It's going to be easy to cut it off and just replace it. Yeah. I'm gonna decide if I keep all these little brackets and stuff on it. Like it's got one here to hold, I assume, a extinguisher and stuff. Brackets here. I'm trying to decide if I take all that off. One over here. All this stuff. I'll work out something with it. As I say, it's day two of owning a Japanese fire truck, so we'll see where we go long term on modding it and stuff, right? Try and get some of this rust off for the beginner, you know. If the rust kills us, we're getting something done. Rather than like this is just going to get worse, right? So I'll address it now. It's a bit more polished than I'd like at that speed, but it'll make my life a lot easier, won't it? Yeah, now I've got some new wheels. Love it. Safety goggles fog up if I put them on real tight. If I put them on low, stuff's flying up inside them. Trying to fix the point. As I say, we're not trying to make it perfect, it's just get the loose rust off, rust kill it, spray it red. And I'm going to probably modify this so much in the future. So, give it a quick blow up. Minecraft cart here. I need to get this working. My little minecart. This is meant to slide from here down to here. Let's fix that. Sorry, rusted in place forever now. But hey, well, faith goes a long way. You're so bad. darkness is your ally. Born in the dark. Molded by it. I didn't get a fire truck until I was already a man. Straighten it out a bit when they get a bit too bent up, reverse it. Oh, that does it. Oh, yeah. Another bit needs replacing there. At least we can get on it and rust till it. Yeah, no. Yeah, the weather's starting to get better. It was raining this morning, but this has allowed me to get out and, as I say, we're not going too crazy on it. I just need to clean it up a little bit. So just bought this new fire truck. I did a long form video on the channel, guys, sort of showing a bit more of it. I put that up yesterday, so I hope you're all doing well. If you can't afford really nice stuff, you're gonna have to get some old broken stuff and make it nice, right? It's an expensive world, man. So we'll give it a go. It started life as a Japanese fire truck. That's what it's all about. I'll be able to remove that later. Check on the dog real quick. Where's my boy? Olive, where have you gone? Oh, yeah, it is there. Okay, good boy. Right. Located dog, that's good. You did? Yeah, well, hopefully it's not too loud on your end. It isn't, no. Pretty destroyed there. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're liking the stream. Do hit the like if you like the stream. I'll be building a lot more on this truck, so if you want to see more of this Japanese fire truck here, drop a sub. Check out the channel. I did a long video on it yesterday. I did like a 5-minute video introducing this truck yesterday, so if you go to the video tab on my channel, you can see that. Thank you all for joining. like using the wire wheel on the grinder for stuff like this. Yeah, it just depends. I'm just trying to sort of knock it off at the moment. I definitely will get in a proper grinder just later. I'm going to have to really go at it with something probably a more firm bristle. I mean, these are only very cheap wire wheel, just to rip it off, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. Looks like we're probably going to be done pretty soon. It's about to piss down with rain, so we'll go until we can't. It really sucks because I want to get all the rust converter on it. But it's alright. I'll try to beat the rain. Sounds like a didgeridoo. Comes the rain. Hang on, guys. Get out of the rain. Give me a moment here. Put the battery on charge and stuff. Oh, that ruined everything, having the rain. Inside. See what we do next. My whole plan is to work on the fire pit first. Okay, right. Sorry. Oh, man. Well, that gets you going. Takes a bit of the old energy there. I just need to get that on charge. Hopefully the rain will pass pretty quickly. I'll charge up that other battery. Otherwise I'll forget, right? I'll be lazy, I'll forget. So I apologise folks, we've been interrupted by the rain there. It's kind of ruined our work on the fire truck plan. We got new people in here. I see the numbers, you know, a fair few people watching me start building this fire truck. So, yeah, how you all going? Oh, man. I think it might be time for a good coffee break, eh? coffee break or something. And we'll have to, but do, you know, if you enjoy the truck content, do subscribe. As the weather gets better, we will keep at it. Does everyone want a bit of a look around the truck? Seeing through here. I'll just go over the truck again, guys. I did do a YouTube video on it, but it's alright. Just stopping because of the rain right now. It's looking like it might keep raining, so the fire truck here. So this is what I've just been doing, is just getting all the stuff was just surface rusted. Just bits and pieces, like we've done all of that. It's not perfect, but once I rust kill, it's just to get the loose stuff off. It should be alright now. Okay. Mighty fire truck. So it was a Japanese airport little fire truck with like medic boxes and stuff on it. So yeah, it's the new toy for the channel. I've got the Land Cruiser here. We still need to pull the gearbox out of that. But yeah, we've got, you know, diesel, stick shift, manual locking front hubs, all that stuff, right? It's a Hi-Ace. So this is the new build for the channel, if you haven't seen it. So it's all this stuff on it is hand painted. When it was a Japanese fire truck, they hand paint all that. These corner stickers aren't. They're just a decal. And, you know, something a bit different for the old YouTube lives. But there you go. There's all the old lettering. I assume it says fire truck in Japanese. So it's a 6-seater. You got the windscreen squirter there. Got to replace that indicator stalk, but that's alright. And what else we got? So we got all the switches here for the controls for the siren stuff, but I don't have all the siren in that, unfortunately. But I might be able to get them. Some old school arms there. Had 5 today. Had 5 watt today, mate. It's kilometres. So what's that about? About 9,000 miles. About 9,000 miles on it since 1993. Because it's, Japanese fire truck. It don't go far. There we go. I have the door for here. That's just everything's, as you can see, it rotted off. So we're going to replace that. Got these doors here. So I just need to remake this panel of steel and transfer everything over. It'll be alright. That'll be alright. Yeah, big back seat there. Yeah, coffee's here. It is almost time for coffee. Today I got to clean out what the farmer left in here. Left all sorts of windscreen cleaner. The farmer size bottle of windscreen cleaner. There we go. That on there. But yeah, there's just all sorts in here in the other box on the other side. So I used to have a fire extinguisher here, mounted on there, and over here was the medic boxes, and that's meant to slide off a little handle, a little pull handle there. So that is meant to slide down these rails to carry out like a hydraulic pump or something. Yeah. So I'll make that slide, and I'm going to make it so I can load my motorbike, my race bike on the back of here. So, there we go. Something a bit different. I bet you haven't seen one of these on YouTube Live before. A Japanese fire truck. Now residing in New Zealand. So, yeah. A tow bar and that on it. We got the little, that sticker again. Yeah. We might be able to keep that if the weather holds off. We might have a coffee in between though. This little cubby here is really good. It's just, again, the door's rotten, right? It's only a flat piece of panel, you know. So we'll remake that. Big cubby in here for tools and whatnot. I'm going to paint the wheels when the weather allows. Paint the wheels up. Yeah. Yeah. It's a new project. What up, partner? Yeah, going good, man. Going good, Travis. We're just going to duck in. We'll duck inside, making coffee. Just let that other spare battery charge up. Give my arms a break from being on a grinding wheel all day. And, well, not all day. How long we've been on? That was, what, 40 minutes to clean that up? We've been live 40 minutes. So 35, 40 minutes. Just a bit of time at it. And do some lives on the cabin as well once the weather clears up a bit. What are you doing, buddy? You're going to come inside? Come on, let's go. Alright, mate. Good boys. Your bed. Miss Heidi, where are you going? Heidi, come. Oh my gosh, look at the state of you. Look at the brush you need. Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Show everybody how much you need a brush. It's raining German Shepherd glitter this morning. It's all her fur flying through the air, isn't it? Oh god. It's your own fur, dummy. It's your own fur. All covered in... Excuse me. Oh dear. Alright guys, so we'll get inside of this coffee. Come on, dog. D, here. Come on. Puppy. Bed. Oi. Oi. Come on. I don't know if she's listening to me. Come on, dog. Oh, using the stairs. It's fancy. Cool. In one moment, folks, we're gonna have a coffee break, and we'll get back to working on the fire truck. Exciting. Exciting. I'm excited. Oh, right. We're good. Now, what are we at? Day 2 of quitting smoking. Well, I had my last cigarette on live last night, so we're on the nicotine patches now. Doing all right. Cool. We'll have a coffee, tea. I will catch up on the chat. Did I just get the fire truck? Yeah, Travis, I did there's a video on the channel about it, man, like a little 5-minute intro to the fire truck. I'm going to do something longer soon, but yeah, today I'm just trying to get some work done on it, to be honest. Oh, I'll set up still straight here, hang on. I've got to reshuffle everything. You're just having a coffee, a tea break. Alright. Hang on. Need me light. Me new light, right? I said channel donations to buy equipment for the channel, so we got one pretty new light. Hang on. Eventually I've got to be able to get this right, you know that? Eventually. I'll be able to figure all this shit out. There you go, I have a ring light. Like, there you go. You can see the glaze on me for being on the wire wheel now. Isn't that nice? I'll change that for me. Yeah. Yeah. Very bright. How about that one? I think I need to just dial this ring light right down. Oh, that's better. I don't feel like my eyes. Feel like no SpongeBob. My eyes. So what is it? The balding head of King Neptune, wasn't it? Right. Let me catch up on the darn chat here since I was on a wire wheel and wandering around and all that. What's been happening in here then? What's going on here then? Oh, you'll check it out, Travis Wicked. We can't register them for. No, they do have them in the States, Creator. I've seen guys in the States have them, but they're trying to sell them for like 28,000 and stuff. I don't know what state. Maybe some states won't allow it. Heidi, no. Maybe some states won't allow it, but yeah, I've seen them. Seen them stateside. They were asking like 28, 30,000 US for them, with like all the fire truck equipment on it. You bed. Being rude, puppy. Don't you start. Heidi, no. Yeah, what else did I miss above that? You know. Oh, you guys having a good few viewers today, mate? You can really see the growth. Yeah, thanks, Mitchell. Yeah, it's definitely work on the fire truck, doing actual work like that. I think is I think people find very interesting on here, man. So yeah, we're just having a wee coffee break at the moment, then we'll be back to it, working on the truck. But that is like, honestly, it's my favourite content to make, Mitchell. If you're still around, is working on the vehicles, actually doing the work. I love streaming it, right? I love sitting here chatting as well. But I have always liked, just putting in the work and my favourite streams are where I'm building engines and wiring cars and fixing stuff up, man. Hopefully it inspires some people, or maybe, I don't know, teaches something. I don't know. People will draw their own value out of it, right? Heidi, shush. You can come up here. Come and go to the window, but don't jump out it. Stay in. You stay in. You can stay there. Yeah, I know. I don't need taste testing. Thank you. Stay there. Good. Be careful. Sorry, guys. The joys of puppy. Stay there. Just chill out, man. Just chill out, my dog. You always come back. Great to see you, Samantha. How are you, mate? Of course, it's not raining now. It's getting hot out there again, I think. But I definitely need to... You, bed. Go lie down. You're being rude. Go lie down. I'm busy, thank you. Stay. Stay. There you go, my boy. Alright, you're alright as well. Right, everybody's happy. Oh, you can get on. Hang on. The bed mode. There you go, dog. Right, you good now? Okay, good. Everybody stay. Everybody be quiet. Trying to do a YouTube show here, dog. Oh my gosh. Heidi. Sorry, the puppy is playing up. She's alright now. She's staring at me. All this ordeal just to come in and make a coffee. No, Heidi. Tell you what, Heidi, you can come outside when I go out there next on the wire wheel, okay? So just give me 10 minutes to have a coffee. Seeing as if others have been out. No, you can wait. You can wait, puppy. Very hot for you? Yeah, it's I'm just getting too hot in the respirator mask. Usually I don't wear them. Oh, come here then. Go lie down. No. Oh, hang on, guys. I'll just let her out for a bit. Oh, whoa. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. Hey. Settle. Chill out, dude. I can feel your heartbeat pulsing through your collar. Just calm down. Calm. Okay, go toilet. Hey. I'll tell you what. The temperament of a German Shepherd is a very interesting breed to own, guys. Yeah, technically it's a Japanese fire truck, but they changed them. They're for the small, like, rural country towns in Japan. So, like, it's 4-wheel drive because of just weather and stuff, right, where they need to go. This particular kind of layout they use this. The guy I got it off said this one was used as an airport in Japan. And then the other use, you'd have the same layout as they'd use them for accident response with, like, med boxes and jaws of life to cut open cars and stuff like that. When they cut the roof off a car. All that kind of stuff. So it's more of a tool and medical truck rather than water. But I do believe I don't know too much about it. As far as I know, apparently they had a pump on them and a hose where you could stick it out the back and you could essentially suck water out of a pond or something potentially. So no, we're not joking about calling it a fire truck. No, it's an actual fire truck. I told you it was weird. I told you. I told all of you. I warned you. I said I've gone and bought something weird. You've got to do the whole YouTuber thing, right? This ring light's very bright. I like it dim. Dim is nice. It's nice too. Oh, here you go. There we go. I'm messing around with the new. I bought a ring light. There you go. Like I said, channel money would go back into the channel to equipment. So that's the first bit. a little ring light thing, but it's better at night. Definitely works better at night. While I was there, I bought a couple of cans of that for the fire truck so I can repaint the wheels and at least touch up the bits I'm grinding off now. So it's a rust scarred epoxy enamel paint. So basically I'm going to rust kill it first, use rust converter first, and that turns into a paintable primer. I'm not going to make the surfaces absolutely perfect all over the whole thing or anything, right? We're only trying to touch it up. You know, we're not trying to make the thing, we're not trying to pull it apart and restore it. You know, so we're just trying to stop the rust. Yeah. It's definitely a fire department vehicle. It's just not a water truck. It's medical and accident recovery essentially. What am I planning to do with it? Drive it. No. Pretty much the same as the Dyna. You know, haul stuff around when I need to. Use it to take the race bike to the track, stuff like that. Probably. We'll see how we go. It's really essentially a daily driver. It was like when I bought the Dyna, it's like a Toyota Corolla here cost more than the white Dyna truck I had. So then going to this truck, it's like buying like a. It was either that or I was going to buy some like Toyota stick shift sedan or something, right? Or hatchback, like a Corolla. But you can get a truck like this for around the same money, but obviously it needs some work. Yeah, appreciate that, Travis. Yeah, it's going to be, I'll do a longer YouTube video on it. I did put up just a 5-minute like intro, but I will do a proper video on it shortly. I mean, how long should a YouTube video be, do you think? If I do like a full go through that truck and talk about the engine and the specs and this and that. I don't want to make it too boring, so I mean, the video I put up was like 5 minutes. The other option is you know, you do like a 30-minute YouTube video or something. I don't know, maybe 15 minutes. What do you guys think? Because I will do something more on it, but yeah. We're just on coffee break at the moment, folks, and we'll get back to wire wheeling the truck. I put the old DeWalt battery on charge there. 8 minutes? What about 8 minutes? 8 minutes. Are you telling me that's how much smoke I've had so far, Mandy? I've had 8 minutes. 8 minutes of lunch break after about 30 minutes of work. I'm having me more. We'll call this morning tea then. All right, it's a morning coffee. What time is it? 11:49. Yeah, it's not lunch yet. I think you YouTubers do 10 minutes minimum for max monetization. Oh, okay. Yeah, they wouldn't monetize the one I did because of all the other music I put through it was fine, but the intro to that video, it was music through CapCut, and I tried to instruct it to do. Yeah. Anyway, it gave me a copy, even though it's just a beat track. It's a copyrighted track. I'm like, great. So I can't monetize that video I did, but that's all right. Oh well. As I say, it's my first sort of horizontal YouTube video, so it was more to be an introduction for you guys who already subbed, already follow the channel. You know what was happening with the truck, rather than go viral, get big on YouTube with my truck or something video. So yeah, it was just something to put out there. At least 10 minutes, so you can get ads, but I'm cool with 30 plus. All right. Yeah, I just want to make sure I make stuff that's interesting, right? You know, if I'm making YouTube videos, I don't want to be taking up people's time with just twaddle fluff, you know. You get what I mean? Like the lives, I feel like we hang out more, but I don't know. When I watch like a YouTube long video, like it takes a lot to get me to pay attention to one. I'm just like brain rotted, just, my head flopping around like an infant, just like, oh, I don't know. Good long form video length. Yeah. Alright, guys. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Are you alright out there, puppy? Seems alright. So yeah, we'll do about another hour on here. We'll get back onto the truck, and I'm trying to think if I need a brush to rust kill it. I don't think I have one. Yeah, what else is going on with this truck? It needs the clutch master cylinder's no good, and that's right up behind the dashboard, so I've got to sort that out. But yeah, day one, whenever I get a vehicle, if it's got any kind of rust, the first thing I'm going to do is stop the rust. It's not so much fixing anything, it's stopping more problems being created, right? Rust never sleeps, right? Rust will just keep eating. It's a disease. It's cancer for steel. So as long as you can neutralise the rust, you know, the problem doesn't keep getting worse. That's ties into what I talk about with self-improvement and stuff on here, right? You know, when you lay in bed depressed for days and stuff, you know, the usual stuff, the problems keep stacking up, right? And it's the same with like rust on a car. You know, if you leave it, it's just things just keep getting worse. It's just like it doesn't take too much attention, a little bit of focus, and you can stay on top of things. You know, and I'm not so much fixing it, but I'm making sure it's not going to keep getting worse. If you're visiting Massey, there's a lot of small engine stuff and works some cars and a lot of weird, unique vehicles. His videos are usually in our place, so usually watch, listen to them while I do chores. Oh, okay. Alright, creator. I'll check it out, man. Screenshot that there. Yeah, I think, I mean, from hanging out in mates' garages and stuff, that's what we'd do, is we'd be sitting around back in the day, you know, we'd be having a drink or whatever and turning some spanners, and there'd be a TV in the garage, and we'd, yeah, they would just YouTube playlist through stuff, and yeah, you'd see stuff like that on, you know. That could work. Yeah, I'm glad to be getting. I mean, we're not doing really work in the garage yet. We're still organising, still building in the garage. But it's nice to get back to. I always love doing this stuff, right? I love the streams where I'm building engines and stuff and all that. That's more my jam rather than cleaning and stuff. But I also like to show all that work as well. You know, that's what it takes, right? You got to have everything organised, right? It feels weird to sit here. I've quit smoking yesterday. I got me. Which arm's it on that one? There we go. Look, I've got my nicotine patch on after 20 years of smoking. It feels very weird to sit here and have a coffee and not smoke. But I don't want one. Maybe there's like the tiniest bit of me, like I was thinking when the patch went on the first day, I was like, oh, kind of could go a cigarette, but now I'm like, I rebuilt engines before. Oh yeah, fair few, mate, fair few. I prefer to not take them right down to a block and do that, but you know sometimes it's necessary. But like I outsource the machine work, obviously. But you know I can put together blooming anything. Yep. I mean I think I built my first motor when I was about 8. I got thrown a motor in a million pieces in a Haynes manual and I got told, there you go, son, build that. I was like, all right. So that's my history with cars. You know, I've been doing this shit my whole blooming life. I'm getting old, though. You know that? I'm getting old. All right, let's get back to work. Let's get back to work on the fire truck. Good. Where's me dog? Dog! Hey, Dave! Where's my dog? There you are. Hello, puppy. Hey, come here. What's this? New truck. You want up? You have to be careful. There's lots of things you can land on here. You want up? Up? Oh, no, here. No, here. Up. What do you reckon? A good German Shepherd sized truck? You sniff around. Yeah, you investigate it. What do you reckon, dog? Alright. Good. I'm glad you got that out of your system, dog. Alright, we're just going to have to change a couple of settings there. Alright. And of course, I've got out here, you know what it's going to do? It's going to try and start raining again, I bet you. I bet you it's going to start trying to rain again on us. You can see, I can feel it. Stay positive, everybody. Nobody do a rain dance, alright? Alright, dog, out of here, mate. Where's me? here, come on. Yeah, don't knock over my tripod, that would be good, dog, thank you. Would appreciate that. Oh, okay. I remember how it goes. Nah, not yet. Nah, I'm working on the rust at the moment. I'll put the filter up before I drive it again. I haven't driven it yet. I haven't driven it since. Yeah, I don't really bother with that kind of stuff, man, because it's all just like my own personal kind of projects. Like, I'm not looking to become like a YouTuber that does like crazy engine flops or something like on the road here in New Zealand. It's not like the States, like you have to certify it. Everything has to be engineer certificates and stuff. You can't just like do what you want. So, I have already had the idea of putting a JZ engine in this, so that is something I would consider for this particular one. If I keep it, we'll see how we get on. Stay close, stop. Oh, I think the darkness is your ally. Oh. That's a trophy. There's a trophy, guys. The old trophy. Yeah, I got to pull the box out of the trophy. It blew out fourth gear. That's it. Gosh, for safety glasses. Look in my eye. Ah, it's a finger. It was a finger that was in my eye. Yeah. Luke, I am your father. As much as these are apparently really good for dispersing heat, I don't want to stay on it all the time. Feels alright. Cold. Buddy! Puppy! There you are. Up! Tuck! Oh, you go. Ah! Up there. You can stay on there. Stay there. She's a funny looking Dalmatian. Oh. You don't go looking in your eyes at the moment, dog. That's not the best idea. Troops are great rigs, yeah, man. Yep, unfortunately I haven't been able to do anything on the Trooper yet. We bought it to go travelling in, but the things didn't work out quite how I planned. The gearbox went on it. Yeah, that well done here, guys. I did. So guys. If you want nice shit, you're gonna have to buy broken shit and make a nice shit, because you're poor. I'm poor. I'll stay poor unless I think I'll unbolt that so I can get under here more. Yeah, I'll do that later on. Alright. If I remove that mask, will you die? No, it would be very painful. I feel like I'm burning, struggling. Putting over that one later. Oh yeah, oh yeah, nah, yeah, yeah. Take all the stuff off, do it properly. Give it a quick go over for now. Look, I'm the father. G'day, Brenda. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. All right. You got a bombing knocker. Huh? Thank you. This is Heidi's favourite thing in the whole world. It is all she cares about in this whole world, see? There you go, love. Have fun. That's pretty good now. I'll just have to spend some time later. Pull off brackets and such. I think I need to see if I can take this whole frame out of here. I don't even know how they've attached it. As I say, I've got so much other stuff on at the moment. There's so much other stuff going on. You know, I'm just trying to preserve it. I'm trying to, you know, I bought it. It needs to be cleaned up a bit. At some point, we'll strip it right down and, you know, make it perfect. But at the moment, it's about killing the rust, stop it getting worse. I preserve the poor thing a little. bad. I'll take that off. I'm going to start taking some of these brackets off, guys. One moment, just grab the other toolkit. Hey, boy. Piece out of the kit there. Yeah. Do apologise, the lighting isn't the best, guys. Eh? Ah. Okay. So not accessible on the outside. I thought it would just be riv nutted in. Okay, I'm assuming that's a 10. Looking at it. No, it's going to be. It's going to be about 12. No, 10. Good. This particular bracket's a bit rusty, that's all. Start taking them off. Good thing is all the bolts don't seem to be rusted in, so that's helpful. This one's a bit too rusty anyway to be, I'm not going to save it, I'm not going to try and fix it. I will, but I'll just have to put a new bar on it. The bar on it is stuffed. So yeah, like, you guys are seeing this truck at the rate I'm seeing it, right? I bought it, I got it home, now I just start working at it. Figure it out as we go. Get that bracket off, as you can see it's, I don't know why you guys can see that. How's that? It's all very rotten. So, it's alright. Repair it at some point. I might change the whole setup on the back of the truck, I just don't know yet. Cross that bridge when we come to it, I suppose. Like I should be taking off all this stuff to be able to access in here better. I think I've only got one bolt on that and then those two screws. Is that their plan? It would appear that's their plan. But that's all made into that, mate. Ah, I see. Okay. Alright. So if you take that off, you're going to have to leave that sticking out, which means you're going to smash yourself on it all the time, right? Interesting. I quite like that on there, the old fire extinguisher carry. Hope you're all having a good day. Oh, man. Nothing like the easy stuff, eh, guys? Nothing quite like the easy stuff. It's getting very hard to see the screen for me, to be honest, with the screen glare out here. I was trying to figure this out. What's that? $17 more. Can everyone, if you're not subscribed to Kurt yet, just search search his name exactly as it's typed there. @KurtOldMilkman with no spaces or anything. Please do sub his channel. You don't have to even watch him, but just help him get live, please. Would be appreciated. Is anybody around? This is a pain because to get under here properly and stuff. I mean, as I say, like this is why I can't really be perfect about it, because the way it's all integrated into it, it's been welded on there. So separating it out would be a heck of a task. So we'll do what we can, as I say. Like, we're only trying to do an initial tidy up of this truck, right? To stop the rust progressing and stuff. There was a dustpan brush over this side somewhere. Came with a brush to sweep it out with. Oh, anytime, Kurt, anytime, mate. These brackets are going to be so hard to get out, man. You ever drink Bailey's from a shoe? I can't even get out of here because of the way this is made. The jungle here. I'm sure you smell an awful lot like a stick and something the dog left. Oh, nice. Smelling the country in the morning, eh? If anybody sees Ronnie, let him know that we'll do push-ups later today. All this time I need to spend on a wire wheel. I wasn't going to do hundreds of push-ups and get on a wire wheel, so make sure we're... Hello, Doc. Hi. I'm a little bit busy here. That's fluffy butt. That's fluffy butt. German Shepherd glitter. Alright, that'll do you. Off now. Alright, that's better. Covered in German Shepherd. Oh, okay. With any luck, I can get this tray thing sliding again. There is a linkage there, but it's very, very solid lock, I imagine. What, my darling? What's the trouble, Fluffy? What's been bothering you? Are you saying life's rough? Life is rough. Yeah, I know, life is rough. Alright. Blast it out with some air as well. As I say, I haven't even looked at it yet, but you know, I bought it home, come outside, I've hit live and I started working on it. So like, I got to figure out what I need to take off, what I'm going to keep on it. You know, I'm just figuring it out as I go. Step one is grind off the obvious rust and get some rust kill on it. Stop problems getting worse. Then we'll worry about fixing problems. But yeah, I'd say I'll take that off just so I can get in properly with the rust kill and stuff. We'll see how we go. Here we go. Covered in dog. I know it looks like boring ass work, but I love doing this stuff. Quite content. I feel like a kid playing with Legos. That's how it feels to me. Doing this is like playing with Lego. You know, you figure things out and away you go. I always like Meccano over Lego, to be honest. I like making, creating things. And it could be more like cranes and stuff. Analytical engineering mind, you see. That's what it is, apparently. So I'm told anyway. Let's get most of it out of here, and then we'll I'll grab out that leaf blower later. As I say, we're not going for perfection on it, we're just trying to kill the rust. Grind it off, kill the rust, give it a lick of paint, and she'll be good for a fair while. If you're just joining us, this is my Japanese fire truck. Doing a bit of a build on, do a whole heap of different stuff with on here, but like that, I'm going to have to get a bolt out there. It's up more than we can. Once that's all out, we'll grind it all out properly. And can't complain. I knew what I was buying. I knew what I signed up for, right? Self-inflicted, right? You always got to remember that. Don't want to complain about something going on in life. More often than not, it's a decision you made. You know, it's usually a decision you made somewhere. It's a choice you made. It's something you chose to take on, right? So you can't complain. Well, you can, you will. But, you know, it's a good reframe to be like, you know, you can't complain when... you know, you're facing the battle you chose, you know, when I bought this thing, you know, I was aware I was in for some work, right? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Need to grind off this side a lot more. Not really done it really much yet. yeah, it's just to fix it all, really, really fix it. Make it like immaculate, you know, make it like new. But I mean, I want to put the race bike as well. I want to be able to use this truck. I don't want it. No, it's not meant to be in a museum. It's not a restoration show truck. This is my daily driver, man. There you go. Make sure I get in the... Sorry, so much screen glare out here, guys. Check out the chassis. Yeah, chassis mint, bro. Chassis amazing. So tray is more the thing. We're pretty good. I've just got all the... Just at least bomb the rust off, you know, there's still rust there, but the rust kill will take care of it now, right? Once I put that on. As you can see, it's pretty gone along like the top of here and stuff. Like, this is what I mean, is this stuff long term is going to just be cut out a lot more, you know. Not ideal. Up here, I've just cut that back with the wheel. And here it was getting with this white stuff here, if you can see it. This is the sealant. So I just bombed off. So it was getting behind the sealant, so I just exposed all of that up. Yeah. Hello, dog. You what? What do you got for me, dog? Roll it to me. Near enough. Alright. So yeah. Mr. Beastie. Something a bit different. But I really like all the original fire truck decals and stuff like that, you know. Cool stuff on it. Yeah, white walls. Gonna paint the wheels today, hopefully. If I have a moment, I'll paint up the wheels. Yeah, manual locking front hubs, diesel, stick shift. Yeah, all that. Yeah, so this is the new, Japanese fire truck, man. So all the stuff you see, it's all hand painted, right? Apart from these are a decal, but all the lines are all hand painted on it. So the old fire truck logos, writing, not logos, just words. But yeah, the toolboxes, you know, the lids have rusted off. I do have the lid for it there, but all that kind of stuff needs to. But yeah, all these are hand brushed. It's quite nice. We are going to have to replicate this kind of rough brushing technique because I've got to rebuild the toolbox doors. Is going to be a bit of work, but we'll get there. I think painting the wheels will make a big difference and just getting it all rust killed and stuff. Like here's probably the worst of the rust in the tray is probably this in here. So to lose this corner, I don't know why you guys will see that. There we go. Hang on, I'll try to block the light. So it's eating through there a bit, obviously. Yes, we'll get it. I like the sticker. I'm going to leave the sticker on the back of it, of course. It's one of my favourite parts of it. Hello. Yeah. So that's the mission going on there. Go, puppy. Alright guys, well that's a couple hours of stream for this morning. I'm going to head off and do some other bits and pieces. Great patina. There's a level on the driving game Dirt that you race those, bro. Oh, okay, which Dirt game's that in, bro? Because I used to have like Dirt 3 and stuff. I'd love to know where there's a race with them on Dirt, man. I'll stay on a minute longer and yeah. We'll head off soon. Come on, puppy. Bed. Good girl. And yeah, you get off my bed. What are you doing on my bed, mate? Yeah, I need to make some lunch or something. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. So I'll make some to eat. Yeah. Yeah, I do like the patina on it. I mean, I could clean that right up, solar, with the Japanese writing and make it all immaculate, but I like it how it is, right? First one, Xbox 360. Oh, man, I'll have to look that up. I have to look it up. All right, guys, well, thank you for joining me. Done now 43. I'll stream now, so work on the truck a bit. Yeah, I'm going to have something to eat. Chill out for a bit and that. At some point today in the afternoon, I'll do a push-up stream. And then we'll do the evening chat, right? Usually I do the push-up stream first in the morning. But I just want to get out there, frankly, and crack into the new truck. So as you can see, I'm covered in car now. But that's all right. What's for lunch? Oh, throw some meatballs, mate. Pack a little meatballs there. Some bits of chicken, some sausages maybe. And there's all sorts left over in there. Keep me going. Alright guys, I'll be back later on, and yeah, if you haven't seen the video on the channel, there's a video under the video tab, a 5-minute like walk around to the truck talking a bit more about it, but yeah. Alright, well thank you all for joining me. We hit 50 likes, so that's cool. Rad. Alright guys, be back tomorrow. As I say, I do love doing this car stuff. This is my favourite stuff to stream, is like working away at cars and showing the work, right? So, yeah. If you're not sub, please do. Come back again sometime. Yes, puppy, I know. We're going to go do stuff. Okay. Alright, I'm off, guys. It's me, told by the dog. Yeah, I'll be back. What time is it? It's nearly 1 o'clock. I'll be back in about 4 hours. Cool. Yeah, about 4 hours. I'll do another stream. We'll do some push-ups.